Hey everyone, I wanted to do this quick video on 5 reasons why I joined my sorority. Tune in and let me know what you think. And let me know if you have any questions. I may be able to answer them. Thanks. Using the ColourPop Cosmetics Ooh La La palette. I'm also using another palette called Moods by Sanchez. It's a single shock shadow. It's really pretty, if you can see that. I did both on the lid, didn't even cut the crease, just a real super chill, pretty flowy pink eye to go with my story for today. And so today I'm telling you the top 5 reasons why I joined my sorority. Yes, April 26, 2015, girl, I was in my all white, okay, they said, skate white, okay. I'm so corny, don't even mind me, okay? Long story short, today is my anniversary. It's been 5 years since I joined the illustrious Iota Iota chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. I've met so many phenomenal women through this organization. And I'm here to tell you, while doing my makeup, of course, the top 5 reasons why I decided to pick Alpha Kappa Alpha to join. I think I'm not going to cut the crease because I didn't cut it on this one. So I'm going to put some more of this shade right here and put it over my eye. I'll link the shades that I used below in the description box. Get started. Reason number 1, really quick, service. Okay, of course, service. In high school as a first generation, well, I am a first generation college student. My mom just recently earned her associate's degree the same year that I graduated college. My dad doesn't even have a high school diploma. Growing up in inner city Cleveland, Ohio, I went to Cleveland Public Schools, K through 12. Okay, I benefited off of those service programs. Okay, so City Year, the people from City Year coming to the inner city schools, you know, the Title I at-risk youth, that was me. I was labeled, I was at a school for at-risk youth, but through their mentoring and through their guidance and programming, look at where I am today. You know, this at the end of this year I'll have my master's degree. Okay, and so it's programs like that with mentorship, is that right? I don't know. With mentoring the youth and services and scholarships and things like that. And that's how you pull someone up into, you know, where you are today. Trio, programs like that. City Year, Trio, United Way, Boys and Girls Club, things like that. Service with the youth, that's my passion. I'm a teacher. That has an impact, whether if they go to college or not. That has an impact on a child. It had an impact on me. And so that was, you know, one reason why I wanted to join a sorority, because of the service. Okay, I remember, you know, doing like seeing AKAs as a adolescent and saying like, wow, like I want to be like that. You know, my principal in middle school was an AKA, and like just saying like, wow, I just like really can't wait to, you know, I want to be that type of woman when I grow up. When you're an inner city kid, and I'm just really speaking for myself, because AKAs come from all different types of socioeconomic backgrounds, but this AKA right here came from, you know, my mom just didn't have enough kids for me to be on food stamps. Let's just say that. I wasn't poor enough to be on food stamps, but I wasn't rich either. Okay. And so those mentoring things and service, that impacted me a lot. And growing up, that's why I'm a teacher today. I just said that, but that's why I wanted to give back. So I really like the service aspect of sorority life. Okay, thinking about the history, do your research if you're interested in a sorority. There's lots out there. There's lots of organizations that does service. So why do you want to join this one? Think about that. Think about the mission and the purpose. One of the main purposes of Alpha Kappa Alpha is to cultivate and encourage high scholastic and ethical standards among college women. And I really wanted to do that growing up with all my cousins. We were all girls, and we are all girls. And I'm taking this shade, I'm just gonna put it over my lid. You know, I always wondered, like, how come we didn't all go to college together? And you know, what are some of those obstacles that we faced in our family that, you know, right now as it stands, I'm the only one who graduated. And I'm not saying that to boast. What happened? What was the disconnect? What did my cousin need that she didn't get? That's what I want to do for my community. I want to help young women. And so when I was doing my research, I've always wanted to be AKA child. I'm not gonna lie, okay? When I was 15, I'm gonna insert the picture right here. When I was 15, we went to this HBCU tour with NASA. See, another mentoring program. I was with NASA in high school, staying 2 weeks at FAMU. I saw that mural. I already had the green dress on. I said, this is it. This is it. I'm going to be an AKA. That's what I want to do. Next thing is network. Anywhere that I go, I can meet an AKA. And anywhere pretty much around the globe. Or somebody might say, oh, you're an AKA? I know such and such that's an AKA. In the job specter, let me tell you, honey, in the job specter, that is a plus. Because one time I got a job and I just came in, my first day, I worked and then filled out the paperwork, okay? I didn't even have an interview, okay? She knew I was a soror. Someone else from another chapter recommended me. She depended on that person's word about me and just hired me on, and that's a blessing. I saw her interviewing people. She was interviewing people and she hired me. She didn't have to do that, okay? So the network, the network that it brings you, you're gonna always know somebody. And check this out, not just within AKA. Always, you know, don't join a sorority to be mean or, you know, catty towards other organizations, because as Black Greek letter organizations in the workforce, we look out for each other. I've had a supervisor before, and she was a part of a different organization, and she looked out for me like I was her child when I was in college, and I will forever be grateful for that. And she's also, you know, known other members of my sorority and said, well, hey, I know an AKA that works for me at my job. Let me connect you guys together. And so that's a blessing to have that in your back pocket. So definitely service. I'm gonna move that back. Woo, child. Service and network. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to use this is a pretty good drugstore brand, Maybelline Fit Me, shade 330, Dewy Smooth. I have really dry skin, so I'm gonna start with some matte spray. But oh, girl, I sprayed that right in my mouth. That was not glamorous. Woo, let it air out, honey. Okay, so we talked about service, network. Another reason why I joined AKA is for the accountability. Okay, I need someone to hold me accountable. Okay, and nobody's not gonna hold you accountable like your line sisters, okay, like your pro fights, like your grad advisors. I'm still very close with my grad advisors. As right now, if you don't think I'm gonna let them see this video before I get posted to you, you're crazy, okay? Because when you're in this sorority, okay, you're held up to a high standard. You're a legacy. This organization came first, okay? Now, I cannot speak for everybody who wears the same letters on their chest as me, but as for the chapter that I came through and what I know and what I was taught, okay, you have to be a woman of substance. I can't be on social media just posting any and everything. And that goes for YouTube as well. I mean, I have a job. I work with kids. You know, you could be a politician and get caught with some bad charges. A teacher, you get caught with one bad thing, you're done. Your career is over. My line sisters and my pro fights, my grad advisors, they're not for the foolishness, okay? If something is out of line, you're gonna get a nice sisterly phone call. Now, Tiffany, now what's going on? Why are you doing this and whatnot? And I love the accountability aspect because I need it. okay? People are always watching you, whether you're in, I'm trying to look at you and talk at the same time, whether you're in a sorority or not. But when you're a part of AKA, like, people are watching you no matter what you do, no matter, you have to watch what you say, how you say it, watch what you do when you wear your letters, things like that. You have to be held accountable. At first it took some getting used to. That really blended out nicely, just for me to do that with a brush. It looks good on camera. I didn't even like contour or anything yet. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, it looks good on this mirror too. Yeah. You know what? This Maybelline has been stepping up, because I usually wear NARS. But if you look up NARS, it is not cheap. And so I said, just to be sitting in the house, I need to get a drugstore brand. So I tried this Maybelline Fit Me, and I like it. So I'm very impressed. Anyways, moving forward, the accountability. People are always watching. And that's a good thing for me, because I need to be held accountable. It makes me want to strive for greatness. Meeting sorors all the time, and you know, what I upload and things like that. I have to be mindful. But you know, you have to be mindful with that after you graduate, and you know, with your job and stuff. I just, you know, that's what I like. It holds me to a higher standard. It makes me think beyond the box. It makes me expand my thinking on how can I do better, what can I do to, you know, make this more. You know, that's the main thing that I'm learning, is more, like the more aspects. I'm taking this LA Pro Girl just for a concealer. This is for my highlight. I'm going to use an Anastasia foundation stick in the color walnut for a contour. So anyways, I wanted it for the Sisterhood. My sister is 13 years older than me, and so when I was in going to kindergarten, she was moving into her freshman dorm. Okay, so we really didn't spend too much time living together until recently, when I moved to Maryland after moving from Ohio. I lived with her for, let's see, 2 years as a grown adult. Okay, but other than that, I grew up kind of by myself. I just had my cousins and things like that, and I wanted to be with like like-minded women in college. And yes, I wanted sisters. So people was like, you paying for friends, you got you already can make friends by yourself. Girl, it's not like that. My childhood friends and my line sisters are in two totally separate categories. Okay, it's like Asian food and Italian food. They're both so good, but they're in their own separate categories. They can never cross lanes. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Okay, they're in two separate genres, like, and I love my sisters. I have 7 of them. It's 8 altogether on my line, and I love my sisters. But let me tell you this, sisterhood is not easy. It's like a relationship. Okay, you have to find out that it's not always about you. You have to know how to work with other people. It teaches you sacrifice, humility, teamwork. And I love my sisters, but do we have our rainy days? Yes. And when it rains, what do they say? It pours, honey. What I like about them is that, you know, my red advisors and my pro fights told us right now, we're human. If they get on my nerves, if you pinch me, I'm gonna say ouch. So if somebody makes me mad, I might vent to someone else, but we don't do that messy stuff on the internet. Okay, you would never know. Okay, I love my sisters, each and every one of them, in a different way. And I love that I have this opportunity to join such a great sorority. I've met so many friends through this, outside of just my line sisters, my profiles, developing, like, you know, mentor relationships at work with other sorors. Like, this is a blessing. And look at me, let me not try to get emotional because it's my anniversary, but like, not saying when you come from nothing, but when you come from a family who just really doesn't understand the college experience, like, this is the next, you know, best thing to have. And I really am so proud. You know, my sister ended up, you know, joining this organization too, so we're sisters and sorors, and I'm just so glad like me and her have this opportunity to share this legacy. When she has kids or when I have kids, we can continue that and keep going on the cycle of higher education and high scholastic and ethical standards with our families one day. Just because we didn't have that initial start. And so that's why I can always say I love my sisters. Woo child, I'm getting a little misty eyed over here. Okay, let me look up. They say look up and fan, look up and fan, look up and fan. But you know, just the other day I was talking to my sisters and I said, you know what, y'all, I don't want to upload any more videos. I don't want to do this and with my visions and stuff like that. And they encouraged me so much. They was like, you have to keep going. You just started this and that. Yes, keep going. Tiffany, what do you mean? And you know, they gave me a talk that I needed, and I didn't even know that I needed to be encouraged. And they encouraged me so much. And I'm so grateful for that. And I really just don't know where I would be without my line sisters. We call each other for everything, maybe a little bit too much. But you know, even though we're in separate states now, we're not all on the yard like we used to be, I'm super grateful that, you know, we still have that relationship to lean upon one another. Now, so we said service, network, accountability, sisterhood. Okay, what's the final reason, Tiffany? Of course, because it's fun. Okay, sorority life. Okay, with the programs, your t-shirts, campus fest. Fun. I love my profiles. You can travel. Like when I was in school, we went to my best friend Parisia. She went to Ohio University. That's Delta Phi chapter. And so I will bring my line sisters down there with her line sisters, and we will party for Halloween and like other things. And it's so much fun because that's that sisterhood aspect, I guess. The fun part of it, like we will have so much fun together, like a big sleepover. Like you knew you were taken care of. Like when they came up here, we would make, you know, punch for them, and it would just be so, learn strolls together. I will go to other we would go to other nearby chapters to their house when they would have house parties. Oh God, we had the craziest house parties, guys. Somebody left their whole wig at our house. Altogether, I can say that it takes balance, okay? Sisterhood, service, network, accountability, and having fun. It takes balance, and you get better as you go, okay? I just didn't come into being the 5 of my line and just we all knowing our strengths and weaknesses all together right off the bat. Sisterhood is not easy, okay? It's a relationship that you have to maintain. We're all different, but we still are all the same as one. And so those are the top reasons why I joined, aka I'm still gonna finish this look on camera. All right, so this is the finished look after I've put on a lip. The cork and velvet teddy lip combo can just not go wrong. We're in quarantine, so girl, I'm about to go to Target and get some things for the week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.